Hello, Nicholas.
Hi.
Congratulations on putting together your campaign to run for student body president this year.
Thank you very much.
Look forward to interviewing you here today, and thank you for taking the time.
Looking forward to it.
So, tell me a little bit about why you decided to run for president.
So I decided to run for student body president because, well, I have two reasons. Number one, because I see a divide in our upper school, as you may be aware of. And I feel that with my knowledge and with my broad connections with most of the student body, I feel that I can accomplish what many student body presidents have attempted at in the past. Also, I believe that our student government has become very monotone in that we have the same voices throughout every single year. And I believe that if we put in a fresh voice, whether that be me or any other candidate, I think that it would be more beneficial for our school.
And so, if I can remember this correctly, I came in 5th grade, so I learned a little bit about who had been there for how long.
Right.
And I believe you're a lifer.
Yes, I've been here since kindergarten.
Since kindergarten, wow. So so it seems like you would really know how each division works and how to sort of cater to each of those divisions.
Right. I have a good understanding of the whole, I guess, process from beginning to the end. Yeah.
And I mean, I guess this is a common pattern because 3 of the 4 of you guys have been here since lower school at some point.
Let's see, me, Simran, and Noe. We've been here since I believe we've all been here since kindergarten, except for I believe Maddie joined in high school.
Okay, so we have these talks throughout the debates and everything about our platform, about your platforms, right? And
Right.
so some have been identical in the past. Some have been different. I think this year everybody's done a great job of having a unique platform. Why would you say that your platform in particular is the best? And can you describe your platform a little bit?
So my platform was sort of based on two principles. Number one was that community aspect that I told you about earlier, and that second part was second chances. Now, I believe that many people in our community are being judged unfairly too quickly, and I believe that if a second chance was given to these people, I believe that people will be able to be known for their true value rather than past judgments, rumors, etc., things like that.
So for second chances, am I interpreting that you mean through, say, the Honor Council and through...
Yeah. So that's that restorative justice piece, giving students a second chance, but also like socially, as in like, say somebody is being misfairly treated because there's a rumor that they did something awful or something like that, and say the rumor is untrue. If somebody were to give that person a second chance, then they could actually be known for their true value and actually have a good role in our community.
You see, for me, I definitely agree with you on the whole aspect of second chances because, growing up, my parents would always tell me, and they would always emphasize the importance of second chances, so...
Right. I was the same growing up. Yeah, I definitely believe in those.
It's definitely an important thing to, see the good in people and to understand and to really, understand people. And I think, given that you and Nolani and Simran, the other candidates who have been here since basically the beginning of their education,
Right.
it's good to know that there's a solid chance that, based on the platforms that, these candidates have, they have a good chance of really understanding the whole scope of the entire school, not just the upper school, because the role of the student body president is for the entire school. And so that brings me back to my next question, which is, why do you in particular need to be president?
That's a good question. I wouldn't say I need to be student body president. I'd say that I feel that I believe that because of my role in this community, as I said in my speeches, and I believe I said this in the debate also, that I believe that I have a broad connection with most of these student body, all the way from the lower classmen of the freshmen all the way up to the seniors, whether it be through athletics, whether it be through clubs or sports. I believe that I have a connection, and I believe that I can. I've said I believe a lot, but
You're good.
I can represent all of these factions of the community, and my goal is to bring them together and basically bridge the divide that I see and I believe that I can fit that role nicely.
So, I interviewed Simran earlier, and she alluded to her leadership opportunities. So, with her, it was through tennis, through debate, and through Stuco. You obviously you haven't been on Stuco yet, but you've definitely had other leadership opportunities around the community, from what I understand. Would you like to talk a little bit about those? Next question. So, you talked about your platform, and another thing that was really pertinent to your message, I guess, when you were running, is the whole idea of transparency and the idea of fulfilling promises. So what would you say would be the tangible root of action for fulfilling your campaign promises?
As far as making no false promises, that sort of thing. I think it's really simple. Don't make any false promises. In the past, even in the real world, leaders always promise, "Oh, I'm going to bring about humongous change. I'm going to bring about a new life," and never fall through with it. I believe that I can be realistic to the people and bring a sense of honesty and transparency. As I said in my speech, I don't want to make any false promises. Like, directly quoted from my speech, I can't get bigger lockers. I can't get free vending machines. I can't get Kendrick Lamar to play at the prom.
That would be awesome, though.
That would be cool. But, right, like, things like that are things that some presidents in the past have said in their speeches, like some promise that they can, the idea that presidents want to bring about big change, I believe, is unrealistic. And so I want to make sure that the role is filled transparently and honestly.
Yeah, for sure. And I think definitely, with the time that, our generation is going through, with the whole idea of, you don't trust everything that you see, not even like through the media. Are you using platforms other than, your verbal speeches and presentations to go about spreading the word about your candidacy?
Well, I've posted on Instagram. I've gone to talk to some friends, some students around our community. But honestly, I think it comes down to if you believe in my vision, which is a more tightly knit community, then I'm the right candidate for you. And I think it just comes down to that.
So, you've got a lot of these plans. So, you said earlier about, with the presidency, how nobody really needs to be the president, but at the same time, you see yourself cut out for this position. But if you don't win, say, what else would you like to accomplish here in your final year at OES?
Even if I don't win the student body president, I still want to work towards bridging that divide. Of course, in the role of student body president, the task would be much easier. But I still want to accomplish that because as I've been a lifer here at OES, I want to leave this community knowing that I made a positive impact. And so, yeah, if I was to lose in the candidacy race, then I would still work towards what I believe in.
Well, definitely. And so, we talk about the whole politics, and we talk about how everybody wants to get stuff done and how everybody wants to have a straight plan.
Right.
And, it's really become clear to everyone that, yes, everybody's got a plan. Depending on, like, how strong everything is, they're going to vote based on that. But the other part of the thing that they're going to vote on is, just the persona of the candidate. And touching on that, what do you think you would bring just with your personality to, say, events like Gathering?
I personally think that I'm a very approachable person. As the role of the president is to serve the people, like I said in my, I said this in the debate. I believe that I'm very approachable for everybody, including the underclassmen who are usually intimidated by the upperclassmen.
Yeah.
And through that, I believe I can serve the people, and that helps with building our community, growing together, and I guess bringing about a better community through, like you said, like charisma, I guess, or approachability.
Yeah, and definitely, we've seen with, a bunch of these candidates how, they want to bring about, in Maddie's case, Maddie Reynolds, she wants to bring about, a change in culture. Nolani wants to bring about, she wants to create opportunities for other things, and she wants to take care of mental health. And Simran wants to, I guess, dive into reformation of, OES's rules and OES's restorative justice protocol. And now what I'm getting at the sense of you is just a sense of transparency and a sense of communication that I think our school would really benefit from.
Well, yeah, like you said, all candidates bring their own kind of vision. Yeah, I mean, of course, if I was elected president, I would never negate all those all the other ideas, because of course those are all very important in our community. But yeah, I want to work towards a more transparent, more honest student government. Make sure that and one of the questions in the debate was what would my role be? I want to be the communicator between the two branches of policy board and community board, be the liaison, and also just make sure that we as a community are moving forward rather than backwards.
Right, and I think that's a powerful message for the people watching this, as they look towards making their votes. So, as it stands right now, when I'm interviewing Nicholas here on Thursday at around 3:25, I've interviewed Simran and now I've interviewed Nicholas. You might not see them in that order, but so far I think you guys have a lot on your plate here with this election, because you've definitely got a wide range of viewpoints that you're going to have to rank accordingly. And until next time, this is OES Stories for the students, by the students, signing out.